Hello and welcome to another Hill and Ponton video blog. I'm Matthew Hill.
I'm Carol Ponton.
And today we want to talk to you about individual unemployability and a big mistake we see, and that is the timing of the filing of the paperwork for that. A lot of times what we'll see is somebody's not working and they're filing for service-connected compensation for their back or their headaches or their allergies, and they're not service-connected yet.
Right.
But it's those disabilities that are keeping them from working.
Right.
And so even though they're not service-connected, once they get service-connected, they're really going for 100%. So what do you see mistake-wise on this?
Well, unfortunately, what happens is if you haven't, first of all, it takes forever to get your claims evaluated and approved with the VA. And then if you wait until you then to file a claim for unemployability, you have to start all over. Plus, the VA seems to think that you only became disabled the day you filed that form. So you have a catch-22. You have to wait years more, and then they will only go back to when they filed the form. You filed the form, and that's not the law. We appeal all that, but that's what you're going to get from the VA. So I feel whenever a veteran has what they think should be a service-connected claim that keeps them from working, they should also file for unemployability.
And one of the catches here is that they'll get flack from veteran service officers or people at the VA saying, well, you're not even service-connected. You can't file this yet. And the whole point is you don't want just to be service-connected. You want to be compensated at the correct rate. And so this is part of that. You know, you want to get all your paperwork in there because unfortunately, if you don't and you get fighting, that's where people need us. They come in and we see all this paperwork's all over the place, and they need us to come in and basically force the VA to recognize the law that even though the form for unemployability wasn't filed until 3 years, 4 years after the actual claim, it should go all the way back. And this is big money.
This is big money.
We're talking tens of thousands of dollars that they want you to leave on the table by not appealing. Our hope is that if you do it all at once, that goes away. You know, they finally service connect you and they say, oh wow, this is a 100% rating.
It's really sad when I have a veteran who's been fighting for 5 or 6 years to get service connection. So now they get the service connection for their back and the radiculopathy, and I hear from the decision review officer, but I can't consider unemployability because the veteran didn't file a claim, or he just filed it when he came to you and it's still at the initial phase. It's not at appeal.
Right. You know, this is unfortunately one of those tricks I'd call to make there be a longer delay, or as I was saying earlier, tricks for the veteran not to grab all the retroactive compensation they're entitled to. So again, you will hear people tell you that you can't do this or you're just clogging up the system if you file the unemployability form, and that's the 218940 is the name of the form. If you file that form, they'll say, well, you're not even service connected yet. What are you doing? And you know, if you are filing for the disabilities that are keeping you from working, that should be your end goal.
And that's your answer. My back keeps me from working, and this form needs to be filed so that I can prove my case. So.
Well, thank you for joining us today on the Hill and Ponton Veterans video blog, and we look forward to seeing you on the space again soon.